Hello all of you. In this class I am going to discuss about some sums of lines and angles. This is exercise 5.1 from NCERT book. First one sum. Find the complement of the following angles. Complement means I told that the sum of two angles is 90 degree. That is complementary angles. So here is 57 degree, one angle is given. Its complement angle we have to find out. That means from 90 it will be subtracted. Then we will get 33 degree. So therefore the complement of 57 degree is 33 degree. Now second one. Find the supplement of the following angles. Supplementary angles means the sum of two angles is 180 degree. That means one angle is given 154 degree, so its supplement will be 180 minus 154 degree. That means 26 degree. So therefore the supplement of 154 degree angle is 26 degree. Now let's discuss number 3. Identify which of the following pairs of angles are complementary and which are supplementary. So we know that complementary angle means the sum of two angles is 90 degree and supplementary angle means the sum of two angles is 180 degree. So first one is given, that means this is number 4 under 3. So 130 degree and 50 degree. Let's see its addition. 130 plus 50 degree. That means it will come 180 degree. So this is supplementary angle. Next number 5. 45 degree and 45 degree. Then let's see the sum of it. 45 degree plus 45 degree. That means it will come 90 degree. So these angles are pair of angle are complementary angles. Now number 6. 80 degree and 10 degree. Let's see its sum. 80 degree plus 10 degree. That means 90 degree. So this is complementary angle. Let's discuss number 5. Find the angle which is equal to its supplement. Let the angle be x degree. Then supplementary angle means the sum of two angle is, supplementary angle means the sum of two angle is 180 degree. So x degree plus x degree, the angle which is equal to its supplements, equal to, that means both the angle will be x. That is I have taken here. That sum will be 180 degree because supplementary angles means the sum of two angles is 180 degree. That reason must you have to write. So here 2x degree equal to 180 degree, I will not write. Then x equal to 180 by 2, that means 90 degree. Okay, degree no need to write. Therefore the angle which is equal to its supplement is 90 degree. If complement will be given instead of supplement, that is find the angle which is equal to its complement, then the sum of two angle will be 90 degree. There also we have to take the angle x, one angle be x. Then same process will be done. That question is given in question number 4. Now coming to question number 6. In the given figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary angles. If angle 1 is decreased, what changes should take place in angle 2 so that both the angles still remain supplementary? Here this is the figure, this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. Now what is given? If angle 1 is decreased, decreased means this will be smaller, this will come in this side, that is decreased. Then automatically angle 2 will be increased if this line will be this type of here. Then this will be the angle 2. So automatically angle 2 will be increased if angle 1 is decreased. So this will be the answer here. Here we have to write what changes should take place in angle 2. That means therefore angle 2 will increase with same measure. This is the answer. Next, question number 8. Here, the question is, an angle is greater than 45 degree. Is its complementary angle greater than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree or lesser than 45 degree? So, first of all, we have to take the two angles. Let two angles are x degree and y degree. Now here what is given? Complementary angle. That means as angles are complementary angle, x degree plus y degree equal to 90 degree. Now here what is given? An angle is greater than 45 degree. That means an angle, that is I am taking here x, then x greater than 45 degree. That is given. Now here we have to see what other angle, that means y will be what type of, that is greater than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree or lesser than 45 degree. Let's see that. Here adding y in both sides. That means it will be x plus y greater than 45 plus y. So x plus y means we know that this is 90 degree. X plus y means 90 degree. We know that. So here I am putting 90 degree greater than 45 plus y. Next 45 will go in this side. That means 90 minus 45 greater than y implies this is 45 degree greater than y. Then from it what we can write, y less than, then y will come in the left hand side and this sign will be reversed. Less than 45 degree. Here given, here we get from this solution 45 greater than y. That means I am just writing it, y less than 45 degree. Y will come in the left side and 45 will go in the right side. Then here is the open mouth in the side of 45 degree. So here also in the side of 45 degree, this is open mouth, this is open mouth. So y less than 45 degree. So the answer will be what? Other angle will be lesser than 45 degree. Other angle is less than 45 degree. Now coming to question number 10. Indicate which pairs of angles are number 1 vertically opposite angles. Here figure is given. Vertically opposite angle means when two lines are intersected at a point. That means here this line and this line intersected at a point. Then angle 4 and angle 1 is formed. So angle 1 and angle 4, this is vertically opposite angle. Angle 1 and angle 4 is equal. Another one is here angle 5. That means here is angle 5 and when these two angles will be added, that means angle 2 and angle 3, then this is also vertically opposite angle. That means this total angle is vertically opposite angle. So we can write that angle 5 and angle 2 plus angle 3 is also vertically opposite angle. Next one is linear pairs. Linear pair means two angles will be formed by a line. That means suppose this is the line and these two angle is formed by this ray, That means angle 4 and angle 5, we can say that this is linear pair of angles. Let's see another linear pair of angles. Where is it? Here. First one, angle 4 and angle 5 we get from this line. This is and this is the common ray. By these two this ray these two angles are formed. Next one angle is, if this line will take, then this is the ray. By this ray two angles are formed, that is angle 5 and angle 1. That means this one, angle 5 and angle 1. So this is also linear pair of angles, angle 5 and angle 1. Now coming to question number 11. In the following figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Give reason. This is the figure. This is angle 1 and this is angle 2. But we know that adjacent angle means it has common ray. It has common ray, common vertex and opposite two rays. That means opposite two rays lies to the common rays. So here angle 1 and angle 2 are formed in different vertex. In different vertices they are there. So here the vertex are different. For angle 2 this is the vertex, for angle 1 this is the vertex. That means the answer will be no. Vertex is not common. Now coming to number 12. Find the values of the angles XYZ in each of the following. Here this is the figure. Here this is X, this is Y and this is Z. This is 25 degree angle, this is 40 degree angle. So first of all we have to find out X, value of X. How to find out? If 40 degree, X degree and 25 degree will be added, then 180 degree will come by this. So that will be the first step. That means 40 degree plus X degree plus 25 degree equal to 180 degree. Reason will be the sum of all angles which are lying on the same side of a line is 180 degree. That is the reason. So from here we can find out the value of X. X equal to 180 minus 40 plus 25 equal to X equal to 180 minus 65. Then X equal to 115 degree. Now we have to find out the value of Y. If this is the line and this is the ray, by this ray these two angles are formed, then we can say that this is linear pair of angles. Yes. So Y plus 40 equal to 180. That is linear pair of angle. Linear pairs. Then we can find out Y equal to 180 minus 40. That means Y equal to 140 degree. Now we have to find out the value of Z. Z equal to, how to find out? If this will be the line and this is the ray, common ray, and this is straight angle. That means Y and Z are linear pair of angle. So Y plus Z equal to 180 degree. By these rules we can find out that. So y plus z equal to 180 degree. Reason is linear pair of angle. Linear pairs. Here the value of y will be put. That means 140 plus z equal to 180 degree. Now z equal to 180 minus 140, that means 40 degree. So x equal to 115 degree, y equal to 140 degree and z equal to 40 degree. This is the answer.